Okay, so we've come climbers left of Jaws of Paradise, and this stuff behind me here is virgin ground. It doesn't actually look too bad. There's a couple hard sections, but I think a lot of it is probably going to be 3rd, 4th, and up to maybe mid-5th, I think. That's what it kind of looks like. I scoped it from the boat. So this is it's sort of like the Alps in 1855. There was still lots of 5-5 routes that hadn't been done yet. So I'm actually kind of intrigued to go give this a try. This is very much exploring today, and I'm not expecting a ton of difficulty, technical difficulty, but as far as I know, it's all new ground. I'm not aware that anybody's been on it, so you know what? Let's go over and have a look at it and see what we can see what we find. Okay, well, looks like I spoke too soon here, because we got a short section of some hard slab, some broken ground, and a bit of an abandoned dock here, and then again some more hard ground. And then we get into some stuff that it's a little more like mid-5th. So we're gonna have to bypass some of this stuff and kind of wade across through the water here. Some of that stuff looks just like a little bit a little too exciting anyway for a first probe, and it's also above shallow water too, so let's go have a look. Tread carefully, as they say. So, there's some cracks and whatnot there, but probably going to take a bit of work, so we're just gonna kind of wade across here. The rock climbing equivalent of aid here. The swimming grade. Or maybe this, let's see here. Maybe this will actually go across here. Let's see, from dry rock to dry rock. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Definitely, okay, and if I use that, call it drying foothold, let's see what I can do here. Let's save it. That'll probably go with some work, but let's in the vein of exploration, clean. Okay, it's gonna be a bit of exploring new ground here. Okay, that tree's pretty good. Let's see what we got here. So new ground. It's scrambling ground, or it's I guess it's low, probably low 5th, definitely. But anyway, we are on new ground here, so let's see what we find. Go through the notch. interesting. Yeah, okay. Definitely fifth class for sure. Not too bad. As I say, I'm pretty sure that if anybody's been across here, it's probably hasn't been reported. So this is for all intents and purposes, first ascent. It's very much exploring here on the shores of Lake Okanagan. Hollow Hold. I think you probably heard that. Okay. Yeah. I don't speak too soon that you say, yeah, it's going to be casual here, and then suddenly we're into some value. So slight vibration to that big rock. So we're just going to handle that carefully. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so at this stage, I'm not sure how deep that water is, so it's definitely no fall terrain here for sure. And I probably, if it gets too hard, I'll definitely want to go and scope how deep the water is, which it's kind of looking like I may want to swim down there, because it looks like we got shallow water. So I'm going to climb back and go onto this lower set of footholds. So this is very much the process and the protocol for climbing, if you know, for exploring, if you will, deep water solo venues, which are either, and if they're not, they're soloing. If you're above shallow water, it's not deep water soloing, it's straight free soloing. So I'm very much taking the cautious approach here. It looked like it was starting to get difficult across there, so I want to see how deep this water is. First thing I'm going to do. I've never been on this cliff before, and it's hard to tell. Okay, my feet are touching the bottom there. Okay, 7 feet there. I'm touching here, so 6 feet. So this is not a deep water solo venue. And, okay, look at that. Big rock here. It's super slippery. See if I can stand on it. In the waves, the feet are slipping. Okay, so there you go, 3 feet of water. Right here. So I'm glad I didn't try to cross there. This is shallow water. And so much for saying easy 5th class stuff. This is going to take some work. And it's a little deeper right next to there, but okay, so let's say if you came low, you know, there's the route. Even if you're using those footholds, okay, it's hard to say. Let's explore the water here. So yeah, it's 4 feet of water here. So in this horizontal, probably need some cleaning. You know, you might need to want a spotter here for something like this. Got these hands, and then you went up. So shallow water here. This is, oh, it's super shallow here, yeah. So this is ugly stuff. Well, it's beautiful. You know, I think there's probably some good climbing here, but it's not. The water is not deep. So this doesn't look too bad here. But it's definitely soloing terrain at the water line, not free soloing. The water's shallow. So we're gonna keep going. We got some more broken ground here. This piece of the wall remains unclimbed and also unnamed at this point. So we're going to continue on. Interesting looking corner, probably a little bit of moss on it and whatnot. Probably never been climbed. It's a solo, shallow water here. So we're going to head across this broken ground. We're going to pass into Ellison Park here, I believe, but let's go have a look. Okay, well, that's a bunch of climbing for today. Started out on Boston Slab. I made an attempt at Rocky and Marie Integral. Worked on Jaws of Paradise. Explored some new terrain. There's a bunch of terrain behind me that's still has yet to be climbed or traversed or explored. But I don't mind telling you, I'm feeling a little worked. And even though it's kind of fun in the sun rock climbing, this is serious stuff here. You can't slip and fall. And boy, 80-90% of the time it's not slip and fall terrain. So I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna make my way back slowly, but in the vein of keeping 20% for myself here. Let's go explore that crag over there another day. I'm pretty sure that 90% of that's never been touched by the human hand over there. So we'll head over there another day. I'm feeling a little worked, and that's probably enough for today. So thank you for joining us in this episode of the Respect the Risk Rock Climbing Mentor Series. We'll see you next time.